Doing inspection or?
Want to step inside the show real quick?
Yeah, sure. Is she here?
Okay. Please don't allow any low.
Protect our Constitution. Protect our Constitution. Make us proud of you. Don't be ashamed.
I don't understand why people back to blue.
That's the TDLR, yes. Yep. Texas.
She said she's at. She never said who she's with.
Inspection, right?
Yeah, that's what they say. I'm dumb. Can't figure it out.
I usually back to blue, but they can back us for stuff like this. But they go back and forth animals. That's just the standard, isn't it?
If she didn't want, if she wasn't going to be arrested, she want the optics of being arrested. I'm waiting until now.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
This whole pandemic.
We need to do that.
Hey, I have no idea. Don't know this app. Don't know Facebook.
What's wrong?
Be safe, brother.
Thank you for helping us stay safe. Thank you for protecting us from the Constitution, asshole.
I've got a copy for you. Here. Y'all are more than welcome to a copy to take with you. I've got 2 of them.
Dallas PD just went in there to do an inspection.
Obviously, they don't obey the Constitution. Got a Constitution here if you want to come back and get it. Good reading. Y'all want a copy of the Constitution? I've got an extra copy of good reading while y'all are there.
So Shelley's salon is still open. Dallas PD and I think City of Dallas just came to do an inspection.
Because he didn't comply with the Constitution. 2, he's on like you go out for a haircut and you see that. How the fuck you gonna open this bullshit? Okay, so thank you for coming out to
Sorry guys, it's hard to see the chat. But one of the guys here sent me a text this morning giving me a heads up that they might try to come out and arrest her. So yesterday they delivered another cease and assist citation.
Illegally parked in a fire lane, by the way, when there is no emergency.
And so then today he thought that they might come out here and try to arrest her. But there's been a few officers over here just hanging out in the parking lot. There's a couple more around the corner. So last summer, Dallas PD had the highest homicide rate in years since 2003 or something, so 17 years. And so there was an epidemic. And I don't know, I seriously doubt all those murders got solved. So I don't understand why we're we're out here wasting resources on a lady because she opened up a salon. So before I got here, they said one of the officers went up to the store to remind everybody to do social distancing proper. But I guarantee you, if we had a camera in the briefing before every shift at Dallas PD or any other police headquarters, I guarantee you these guys aren't doing any safe social distancing. So it's kind of hypocritical. Funny that they're concerned with social distancing. And if you feel that you might be susceptible to the AIDS epidemic or whatever they're calling it, then yeah, you should take precautions, you know, by all means. But to try to force other people and shut down people's rights to work and provide a living and to make an income is just insane. So it looks like we have a bootlicker over here. I shouldn't call her a bootlicker. I guess, you know, she could be friends with the police. I have yet to meet any good Dallas PD officers. I mean, there might be some out there, but I have yet to meet them. Yeah, we got guys. We got Second Amendment guys out here. We got media out here. So I guess the city of Dallas official wanted police escort to come do an inspection on Shelley's salon, because that's all they did. They just walked in for a minute, did a quick inspection, and then left. You know, all these businesses should open. If you have, I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's a free country, but if your livelihood is dependent upon it, then by all means, you're an essential business. It's your right to provide for your family. And like I said, if you feel like you might be susceptible to the COVID disease or infection, then, you know, gear up and take the precautions you need to. I think mainstream media is going to leave. They were out here all morning. I think two of the bigger channels have already left. So Friday here in Dallas, they're going to open up, or in the whole state of Texas, I think, they're going to open up movie theaters, bars, restaurants, which, I don't know, in my opinion, should have never been shut down. Now, can they mandate that while they're open, they take extra precautions to prevent the spread of this infection? Yeah, they can. They can set guidelines, just like the FDA can set guidelines, you know. But there's no need to shut down the business completely. Yeah, I've been here for like an hour or two, and I decided to make a few phone calls, and then noticed that those guys walking up. But, there's a lot more people here earlier. It is just right after lunch here, so maybe a lot of people left to go eat lunch. But people have been lining up steady to come in and get their haircut today.
The criminals weren't supposed to work in the government and oppress us. The innocent, the United States was always supposed to entertain the criminals. It was never supposed to sit there.
Chris, we on Friday they partially opened up some businesses. I didn't watch the whole. Spiel from. Do what?
You want to interview me with that badass selfie?
Maybe in a minute.
Am I on there? That's cool. Sorry, I'm like
Oh, that's fine.
excited.
So yeah, Governor Abbott, I guess, is giving permission for movie theaters to open and other quote-unquote non-essential businesses. So we'll see how that goes. So what's your name?
My name is Da Vinci Watrous.
And what brought you out here?
As a small business owner myself in the area, we're turning 2 today at 3 o'clock, so whoop whoop. But I've lost 98% of all my recurring business for commercial since mid last month, before the executive orders came down from the counties, due to the fear mongering from the media and the governors listening to false information. Like the whole flatten the curve, that was a lie. So I'm just here supporting this business, because if this business can stay open as long as possible, guys, just like 1812, where we made sure that flag was raised, even though we got hit by cannons all night long by England on 1812. Okay, if this business here, this is a repeat of 1812 against the tyrants, and what the tyrants are doing, Greg Abbott's a tyrant, Trump's a tyrant, Clay Jenkins a tyrant. Any government agency that tells us we can't work is going to be a tyrant, okay? And I'm here supporting this business, because if this business can stay open without additional government harassment, without us having to be here to protect them from, or them being worried about what we show on the news, what we show on TV, if we can be here to protect them in that regard, then this business can stay open, and all these other businesses will be able to open. So my 98% of customers will be able to come back to work and start working. And if that's possible, then I can return back to work as a sanitation expert and start cleaning windows and power washing again like I was. So that's why I'm here.
And forcing a business to shut down is worse than a tax increase, would you say?
Well, not only have they, absolutely, 100% agree with what you said, I want to piggyback on that. Not only have they forced businesses to close, but they also passed, and they really shoved it down our throats very unconstitutionally. They passed the CARES Act, and that CARES Act passed with inflation of $6.2 trillion. So what does that mean? That means, well, we're about to have the most inflation we've ever had in the United States history. If you took all the rich people on the planet, all the rich people in the United States and took all their money and added it together, that'd be about 3.5 trillion. So they just passed a bill worth 6.2 trillion, and then they told the entire population to stop working, except for 10-15%. But the government still gets their paychecks, which doesn't make sense.
Cool. All right, well, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate
for your
it.
support.
Is that on your Facebook page? Can I go see where that is?
YouTube?
YouTube? What's your YouTube channel?
David?
Okay.
And then B-O-R-E-N.
B-O-R-E-N.
Okay, I don't think anything's happening. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, is that you right there, live?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, know that you're loved and appreciated.
Thanks. So I don't think much else is going to happen today. Shelley was out here saying hi to everybody earlier. But they still have police out here. That doesn't mean that they're not going to come back and flank Shelley. There might be some flanking going on later, but we'll see. So who knows? I might stick around and see if some flanking's going to happen. The Dallas PD is going to try to flank her. Maybe I'll try to anti-flank Shelley and her business. Constitutional Cowboy, welcome. Hello, Emerald City, Lightning Dave, YouTube Watcher, Bill, Friends and Code, Ex-Bootlicker, Chris Marcus, Zombie, Conspiracy Against Transparency, Great Lakes Crusader, Fuck the Police, Be Real. Hello, KenJ, how you doing? Kevin, Bayou Bandit, 007, One Hot Girl, Trump Said. Thanks, guys, for checking in. Hello, Kelly Jean. Northern Ireland, cool. Thanks for the support. Hello, LCR, Roadhog. Pugs is lurking while he's working. All right. Hello, Vet Tech Kimmy. So I was talking to mainstream media over here, I won't say who, and they were telling me that had I come to them with my video when they Dallas PD arrested me, that they probably would have ran the story. Which is kind of cool. So they said they're going to wait to see the outcome of my case and then maybe do a follow-up story. Hello, Genesis. So, but Freeman and I, when we were covering the Jordan Edwards case in Dallas, with the Balch Springs police officer that was convicted of murder. A lot of the mainstream media that we talked to during that case, they whether they agreed with us or not, they said they were more than excited to see us out there. Yeah, we outnumber police, like, for every one police officer, we outnumber them like by almost 2,000 citizens. So I mean, it really is insane that we give them this much power. You know, let the free market. You know. We got another one. They probably got more officers staging around the corner. I would love to be able to film their briefings each shift, because I promise you these guys do not practice social safe distancing in their briefings in the morning, or I mean during their shift. A lot of these people driving by don't know what to do. They all stop and just stare at the police officer for a minute before they keep driving. Mark, are you telling me to put a mask on? I'd almost bet you they got an undercover officer over here too. I haven't been able to spot him yet, but I'm sure he's lurking around, or she. Okay, Lightning Dave. Yeah, no, I mean, people have health issues or pre-existing conditions, so even a regular flu season, you know, they can really take precautions. Mark B says I'm gonna go cop watch. Mark B, only if you can perfect the spin. What is it? The turn, spin, run, and fall move. Only if you can perfect and execute it. So Rockwall PD, I've not seen them really pull anybody over. They've been quiet. I mean, I haven't actually been out driving and looking for them, but usually when I'm out and about, I'll see them, you know, but I haven't seen them at all in the last month or two. Yeah, I was hoping more people would be out here to support Shelley, but you know, 24 people is not bad, I guess, for a Wednesday. Will the stop, drop, and roll move work? I'm not sure. I've never seen anybody try it yet, so. They still got people out here in line waiting to get in to get their haircut.
Yes, dear. I got
We need protection from the government. That is true. Yeah, who knows what they're going to try to do. But I think she'll get a lot of support from the community, though. I saw that. I don't answer questions. But yes, I did get my haircut. I got my haircut last week. All right, cool, James. I think I'm gonna hang out since Dallas PD's still out here. I'm gonna hang out. Like I said, in case they try to do a sneak attack or flank her. Maybe we'll try to anti-flank Shelley. All right, Kelly, thanks for joining. We still have a couple mainstream media channels out here. We had two or three others leave. They were out here with the big vans. I guess they got tired. I don't know what else is going to be happening in Dallas today, but apparently they got bored. They got bored and left. But we still got 3 officers here. I saw a few more when I was driving up, but that was like maybe 2 hours ago. They were hanging out around the corner. Well, shoot, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm getting thirsty. Nah, never mind. I don't have any more. I had some drinks in my cooler, but I guess I must have drank them all. Kim J, I might Uber and some lunch. 007 says the government insists that our physical presence is tactic, acceptance of whatever the hell they want to do. Makes sense if you're insane. Probably waiting until everybody leaves. Could be. Everybody's here though. Everybody here has been peaceful. Everybody here has been peaceful, so far as I saw. Yeah, a lot of wasted resources for Salon. Like, how many homes have been broken into, or cars have been stolen, or actual crimes that have been committed that have gone unsolved? That these man hours can be, put for. Yeah, untested rape kits. It's our natural right to do with and to use our bodies and our knowledge as we see fit. As long as we don't encroach or harm anybody else or do damage to other people or their property, then we have the natural right to use our intellect and our ability to earn income, to travel, to participate in commerce and free market. Serena. Nah, Mark. According to our masters, the PD are very essential to our society. Yeah. Lightning Dave. I read that over 22,000, they say over 22,000 people in New York have died from COVID-19. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's the numbers that they were throwing out on Monday. Those are the numbers that they were throwing out on Monday. I was kind of hoping Shelley might come back out. I can ask her exactly what they came inside to do. From what I heard when they came by earlier, they were just going to do an inspection. Looks like they had a city official with them. And I couldn't tell if it's a health inspector or not. But they just went inside for a minute and came back out. So. So we'll see. I'm actually hoping that Shelley would set a trend with other small companies that we have the numbers. They just need to open their doors and go back to business if they feel safe, or and if they don't, then that's their right to stay closed. But if they don't feel safe to open now, will they feel the same way when they get to go ahead? Whenever master tells them they can, who knows? That these people can open their doors in a safe manner, and if customers walk in and they don't feel that the necessary precautions were made to make people safe, then by all means, they don't have to go. They don't have to. They don't have to go in and do business with that company.
Yeah, no, I've got one. I just want to see it.
Looks like there's a dog grooming business that's open over here.
Just driving by, they all came up and tried to tell us they were here just to make sure no one got hurt. And road enforcement came and I think we're right.
Some of the media is staying out here, so.
It seems more like harassment more than anything. They're just trying to intimidate them and interrupt the business. No, I didn't go in.
We were all there before you got the cameras at the doors. And the doors are locked. That's all.
Grabbed me on the shoulder. We were listening to someone speaking, an actual doctor, talking about why we should open up and the health effects of COVID, that it's not what they're telling us. And he gave us the medical perspective of it. And he interrupted us and told us to spread apart. It's the law. We pretty much all turned around and explained to him that neither Clay Jenkins nor the governor has authority to make law. Only the legislature has the right to do so. And so he started yelling at us, grabbed me on the shoulder, and also some other lady as well touched her. So there he is. He actually. That guy actually technically assaulted two people. I'm not willing to press charges against him, but I don't think so.
The cops came out afterwards. No, they said that these business owners contacted them, and that's why they're out here.
Wait, so these business owners called the police on her?
Yeah.
While they remain open. You gotta love that.
And that's the dog grooming place. They just take care of dogs. I spoke with them, and they said that they require dogs paperwork, be filled out, donation, like rabies and such. That's standard. That's all. That's standard. That's standard. And it has to be written on their employees. It's going to be trying to create some kind of.
So apparently, from what these guys are saying, that some of these other store owners were snitching on Shelley when she opened up. Not that she was keeping it a secret, but that's interesting. But that's no surprise, right? We got snitches everywhere.
The people that produce nothing
But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. These other businesses snitching on Shelley.
That's their squad code number on the back of it, on the side.
Yeah.
That's their, I think that's their Navy cruisers.
That was just the city health inspector? Or who came in? That was escorted by some officers?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
'Cause I thought that's what I heard.
Temporary restraining order person. I love women like this. And as you know, some of the within the law enforcement community, there is bad apples,
Mm-hmm.
and these right here are some of them. Violating the Constitution tremendously. The only people that can create a new law or repeal the law is the legislature. Abbott and Jenkins violated that.
So we have 3 officers here, and we have others around the corner. Just wasting man hours and resources for a lady that decided to open up her salon.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. How about you?
Hey, what's happening over here?
It's opened up,
Oh, that's the salon that I seen on TV.
and the city wants to shut her down, and
Why?
police have been coming out.
People from making money?
Yeah, they're saying that
I
she
saw
can't.
this on news. What?
Yeah, they don't want her to open up. But yet, you
And
know.
seeing the landlords ain't working with these people. This is my buddy's store right here.
Uh-huh.
And the landlord told me, no, he won't hold his rent. So he probably telling them the same thing.
Probably.
They wanted to get out.
And these people are just working class Americans. you know.
Yeah.
They got to make money.
Why they playing these bullshit games with people's life, man?
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, thank you. So, that guy there is saying that the landlord here is not working with the tenants. Some apartments have been kicking out some of their tenants. It should be a crime too, because you're taking the bread from the table of these working class Americans. Trying to make these people go on welfare. So we'll see what happens. We thought maybe they might try to come and arrest her, Shelley, the store owner of Salon A La Mode. Yeah, so a little while ago, officials from the city of Dallas came in to do an inspection on the salon. And apparently this city so far the community. Yeah, sorry it's windy, guys. We had a storm roll through last night, and it's still pretty windy. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go see if Shelley will come out and talk to us. She came out earlier and started talking to different people. It's channel 11, CBS. So, for those of you who don't know, Salon A La Mode opened up their doors on Friday and started servicing the public. They do nails, they do hair, you know, what have you. And when they opened up, apparently some of their neighbors snitched on her. And then Dallas PD came out and they gave her an order to shut down. And so we'll wait and see.
It's good. It's actually good because I was told to be technically assaulting some people. But I tried to do the interview and he locked the door on me. Just because business is right. If I can reach out, look too. If something happens.
Hey, Shelley. I'll get this guy a minute and I'll see if I can't get her to come out and talk.
Maria can do a blowout. That'll take like 15 minutes. Yeah, she's fine. Just make sure Maria gets her first. Yeah. Not yet. I will. Yeah. Were you calling me? Who was calling?
Yeah.
Is that you? Okay.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Do you have a minute?
Sure.
So they came to do an inspection today, or what? What was that?
No, it's not an inspection. They just came to take pictures to prove that we were still operating.
Okay. And then yesterday they came by and gave you another order?
No, they gave me the same order. They just served it to me officially. and asked if I was going to shut down, and I said no. And that's it so far.
Okay. Well, you got a lot of support.
Thank you.
A lot of people rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
And I appreciate you setting a good example for other business owners.
Thank you. It goes well beyond this, so hopefully we'll keep fighting. We got to get our rights back. This has gone way too far.
And it is our natural right to
Right.
be able to provide and put food on our table.
Absolutely. You don't have to earn those. Those were given to you. So
Yes, they are.
thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, it's been nice to see so many people out supporting her, and hopefully she sets a trend on other business owners that want to take freedoms back into their own hands, because it is your right to be able to provide and put food on the table for your family. And Dallas PD still hanging out in the parking lot. Yeah, so for those of you who want to, I think she set up a GoFundMe page, or somebody has, for her legal fees.
He has some kind of minute authority for emergency services, doesn't he? He's
Not at all.
Overreach
Not
in
at all.
that. He doesn't.
Not if it impedes their natural rights.
Employees and contractors, that's it.
All right. I remember somebody saying that.
The only governmental agency that can do all this is the Texas legislature. No other governor, no other county judges, no other local
And they have to do it pursuant to the Constitution.
Yes.
If it violates the Constitution and your rights, it's void.
Yep.
90-something% of the laws that are in Texas are void. And these officers know it, but they still enforce it. Well, no, they probably don't know. They just, they're taking orders, they're selling us out for a paycheck.
They don't. If this guy doesn't come, they'll say, "Yeah, right."
Your guys' comments are going too fast. So some of these guys are saying that the doctor of this fire plug grooming place came out and assaulted some of the people that were here earlier. No, the guy that was assaulted decided not to press charges. And for those of you who are activists, already know that a lot of times if an activist is assaulted, police aren't going to do anything, even if there's video footage of it. The biggest example would be a furry potato getting shot with an actual gun. And the DA refusing to press charges. So, words of the wise, defend yourself, I've had citizens grab my equipment before, but it was a lady and she was drunk. So, I'm definitely not gonna go fisticuffs with the female, but I just grabbed my camera back from her. I guess the lesson learned on that situation was keep my equipment far enough away from drunk people. I would say no. But to each his own, To each his own. So we had Yeah, we're in Dallas, Texas, guys. This salon's been open since Friday. And now she's being persecuted by the county judge. And local PD's come out a couple times. They have yet to arrest her, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. These officers here will be the same officers that would have led people into the railroad cars, and would have been the same officers that throw people in ovens to get baked. So make no mistake about it. These officers want to portray themselves as, serving and protecting the people. They don't serve and protect us. They serve and protect corporate America. They serve and protect special interests. They serve and protect our masters. But they definitely don't serve and protect me or anybody I know. So that's for damn sure. Raw P says flank that cop. Hey, Raw P. No flanking today. But these guys I don't think are afraid of the camera. They've been talking to the media all day. I bet you're right. They may be afraid of my camera because they don't control my narrative. But they've been talking and hanging out with the business owners and some of the other mainstream media. Johnny, that is a good point. That's what the sheriff is there for. The sheriff is a representative, should be a representative of the people. But anymore, they're not. They stand with that thin blue line. So we just rendered a whole military department useless. We can refer to them as like the brown shirts and the black shirts back in Germany, back in the 30s. We could say that Dallas PD are the black shirts and sheriffs are the brown shirts. Either way, they both worked for Hitler and the Nazi movement. This time it's just something a little different. They serve the cities and the counties in the same manner. There have been one or two sheriffs nationally that took a stand when Trump passed the red flag laws that said they would refuse to violate someone's Second Amendment without due process. So there weren't many. There's only one or two that I remember seeing in the news that took a stand and said that they would not violate people's civil rights. So there are, one or two good sheriffs out there, and i.e. probably departments, but out of how many different thousands of counties we have? So what, say 20 to 30 counties in each state, and there's 52 states, well, 50 states, whatever. 1,500 counties in the U.S. Somewhere around there, we only had one or two stand up against unlawful legislation. So if you guys can go to Shelley's Facebook page or Google reviews and maybe leave a positive review. Her company name is Salon A La Mode. And maybe we can leave a positive review on her page if you guys agree with what she's done. No, I don't think they're leaving. I'm not sure what they're doing. But I'll go over here and show you guys what her logo looks like. So if you choose to go on her Facebook or Twitter or a Google account, and leave a good review. That's the name of her company, Salon A La Mode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick around here all day until she closes because I have a sneaky feeling they might try to flank her later when after a lot of people leave. So, do you think these officers and officers in other departments across the country, do you think that they practice social distancing during their briefings before each shift? I doubt that they practice social distancing in their briefings. So, yes, very un-American. No, they don't. We already know they don't. I don't even need to be in their briefings to know that they don't practice social distancing. And these big cities, these big departments, they'll have what, up to 100 to 300 officers during the change shift. So. I think that guy in the motorcycle just flipped the guy off next to me. I wasn't paying attention to him though. That's fine. That's his First Amendment right too. People can disagree with us.
I like that haircut. Oh, the love out here is so nice.
People need to do what they do in South Mexico, ignore the government and handle them with indifference. So apparently the owners of this complex have not been lenient with the tenants. A little while ago, one of the tenants, came by and started talking to me, and they were telling me that they were still demanding that their rent be paid, even though their business is shut down. So I take it this guy has 2 arrows on his sleeve. Does that mean like he's a sergeant? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to be rude and interrupt this guy, but when he's done, I'm gonna ask him if they practice social distancing when they do their briefings before each shift. He probably won't answer me. Probably won't answer me. Hey, Teflon, I got a haircut Friday. Or Saturday. When was it? Friday? No. Monday. My apologies. She opened on Friday. I didn't really pay attention or read any articles or watch any videos until over the weekend. It was Sunday. And I decided Monday to come out and support her and get my haircut. So yeah, Monday I came out here and got my haircut. Oh, that was cute. She had a little star on her face mask. I guess Dallas PD got a company to make special face masks for him. She went into one of these businesses. I'm not gonna prohibit somebody from making money. You know, maybe she wanted to go in and make some or buy something or look at something. So she's been busy all day. Looks like she still has one or two customers over there waiting to get in. But it'd be nice to see more people out here. But I understand not everybody can make it out. So seems like those two had a good conversation. Trump says there have been epidemics for thousands of years. But the Constitution was written and didn't suspend our rights during any of these epidemics. That's right. Yes, that's a good point, Johnny. Tens of thousands of people die every year from the flu. And what is the flu attack? The flu attacks elderly people, people with pre-existing conditions. I'm talking about that take them out. You know, people with weak immune systems. So, I mean, it's nothing new. This is just a different strand. And from what I've read and seen in the news, it has a, when I was keeping tabs on it before it really hit here, I was looking at about a 3 to 4% death rate from people who did get this supposedly COVID-19. And that was worldwide that I saw. And it seems like, if anything, those numbers have gone down. So COVID-19, from what I've seen, only has a 3 to 4% death rate. Just as real. Who's e-begging? Nobody's e-begging. I don't need money from y'all. Yeah, I can't read all the comments, guys. My apologies. But yeah, I don't, if people want to support me, then go ahead. But trust me, I don't need your money. Hey, welcome, Andrew. Right now, we're waiting to see if Dallas PD or the sheriff's going to come and try to arrest Shelley. Seems like they've been out here all day. They had a city official come with police escort to do an inspection in the salon and make sure to verify that they were still open. And they did, and then the city official and police escort left. But we've had these 3 police officers here all day, and there was a few more around the corner when I drove up earlier that are probably still staged over there. But so far, nothing's happened. I'm not sure what these guys with the guns are going to do. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're probably good today. Yeah.
So far, these police officers haven't really been harassing anybody here, so. It's got to be a hell of a boring detail. Like, all right, guys, there's a lady that opened up her salon. We need to go, do crowd control? I don't know. What are they doing? They should be out solving crimes. that instead we're paying them to sit in the parking lot and watch us. Maybe they're conspiring. Maybe they're in the middle of conspiring and. Fitzcam, I'm in North Dallas, 635 and 75. For those of you guys that are familiar with Dallas, we're northwest of 35 or 635 and 75. Yeah, they probably are waiting for cameras to leave. Either that or waiting for this crowd to die down. Mr. Mayhem says, I live in Illinois and it's terrible here what they're doing to us. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it.
You notice they're parked on the fire lane. Interesting, huh?
Thanks, Sean. Oh, I don't pronounce the S in Illinois. My bad. You know who I love correcting? People who live in Bexar County, down in San Antonio. For some reason, they try to call it Bear County down there. But there's an X in Bexar. So it's kind of funny, people trying to correct me when I call it Bexar County. They're wearing face masks inside the vehicle. I've seen that move quite a few times. I guess maybe if you didn't want to touch your face mask until you got home or until you can wash your hands, and you were worried about getting the COVID disease, then that's understandable. I can see it. Scooter says it's pronounced Bear County. Scooter, there's an X in the word. It's Bexar County. Yeah, so this lady, Shelley, has opened up her business despite the county and the city shutting her down. So I was thinking maybe today, since they came out yesterday and served her papers, that maybe today they'll try to come back and arrest her. Lightning Dave says he cut his own hair. Thanks, Marcy. Yeah, thanks, James Freeman and everybody else who's thrown support and love my way. Yep, I agree. Enough is enough. If you're a business owner and you want to open up, it's your right. It's your natural right to open up and generate business. It's your natural right to provide food and shelter for you and your family. Parking lot is better than most audits. Yeah. I wouldn't disagree with you. A lot of times, nothing happens, and that's okay.
A waiting game to see what the police decide to do. But she closes is she open till 7 or something? Okay. Yeah, we weren't here yesterday, but we heard about it.
So, I don't know. It's amazing what one decision can make. There might have been other companies in Dallas that have decided to open up, and kudos for them. I haven't heard of any. That's not to say there haven't been, but Shelley's the first one. So she does have a sign on her business that says, "Do not enter without a face mask." And that could be for the safety of her employees. Her and her employees might want to stay safe. And she has the right to do that.
Wide, not lengthwise.
Tell you what, though, that Baskin Robbins has been busy all afternoon, man. Teflon says, "Go in and get a Jerry curl." My hair's too short, bro. My hair's too short. You guys doing some remodeling work?
Sorry?
You guys doing some remodeling?
No, this is our shopping center. This is kind of our home base.
Yeah.
So we keep a lot of stuff stored here. So I'm waiting on my other guys so we can load some scaffolds. But basically, they're just storage.
Custom butcher shop. So I wonder if you go have specialty meats in there. Huh. So for those of you that are living on the West Coast, man, you guys are getting hit with a lot of heat. You guys, your temperatures are about, what, 10 to 15 degrees hotter than normal? Another female opened her salon in Georgia. Good for her. That's awesome. Yeah, it was windy all day yesterday here in Dallas, and we had a huge storm come through last night, and we still got some residual winds. It's usually never windy here in Dallas. Wayne, DFW, I'm not sure. I want to say it's Beltline. It's a Coit Road, kind of near Beltline. But the name of the salon is Salon A La Mode. It is private property, but in a case like this, where there's multiple businesses in the same complex, it then becomes a public entity in the common areas, and the owner of the business who owns all these this complex would have to be the one that would have to trespass you. Yeah, I don't think the business owner is going to trespass these guys. Yeah, tell the police they have to leave this area. I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, North Dallas, actually. What's up, Robert? All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat lunch. You're more than welcome to stay with me, I suppose. Yeah, no, from what I understand, she had someone snitch on her. Another business that's in this complex. She had another business owner snitch on her when she opened up. Not that she was trying to keep it a secret, but it might be Beltline Road. I don't have my maps open right now. But I gotta get lunch. Yeah, why would somebody snitch? Who knows? Who knows why they would snitch? I gotta get a drink. I gotta get a drink and lunch. I am dying of thirst. I really don't want Dairy Queen. Go this way and see what's around the corner. My choices are slim unless I want to drive a few miles up the road. Oh, there's a Chipotle, but I'd have to go in or order. I guess it's Baskin Robinson's or McDonald's. I guess I'll get a McDonald's. That way I can run back over there. Yeah, so I am at Beltline and Coit. Yeah, we'll go back over there in a minute. I just got to get a drink. I thought I had a drink in my cooler and I must have emptied them out. Either that or the neighbor kids came by and stole them out of my cooler. But, you know, if somebody needs a drink and they want to steal that from my cooler, that's fine. Hold on, let me make sure I got my wallet. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta set you down. I gotta find something. I gotta find something real quick. All right, hold on. Well, this might be a little embarrassing. I don't know where I would have put it.